Hello, everyone. I am Krooked, and I do stuff, and this is Unscripted, the series where I take a completely unscripted look at games and give it a 1 through 10 rating. Today, we are playing Resident Evil Director's Cut DualShock TM version. For many people, this is like the first horror game they ever played. This is the game that put a lot of horror on the map for people. And it was a huge deal when it came out. I played it because I was at a friend's house and his parents didn't care what he played. My parents would have never let me rent this game ever in my life. They never would have let me buy it. So I didn't get to play this until years and years and years and years later.
Wow. What a mansion.
I think it's, from my memory, I think it's pretty timeless. But, you know, we'll take a look and see. So it starts out, you and your co-workers, technically, are all stranded after your helicopter gets shot down, and...
What is it?
Yeah, you have to run into a mansion because there's creatures outside, and you try to get away.
Can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Chris is our old partner, you know.
Handle this.
So, just to start off, the sound, it sounds really good with the echoing in the empty mansion, you know? The voice acting could be better. But the steps and everything with that little echo that it has, it's really nice, and I really enjoy that.
A dining room.
A dining room. Oh, how can they have one of these in a mansion? So, yeah. A Beretta, a combat knife, and first aid spray. That's what you get when you're a Jill Valentine. So it has tank controls, which are awful. Yeah, so forward from the character's perspective. Back is back from the character's perspective. Left and right turn, and that's how it is. I don't think L1 and R1 do anything.
What is this?
It's a zombo.
What is it?
Oh no, it's blood.
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
I really, really like the sound. I like how he's just like, I'm going to be examining this. Well, what is there to examine, Broseph? It's blood on the ground. Like, you don't have a test kit. You can't just check it for DNA. You can't do anything like that. Like, it's just blood on the ground. So, get over yourself. I'm going to go ahead and equip my gun. Okay, so R1 readies your gun. And then you can point up and down and up and down. Yeah, so sound-wise, I mean, this game, it has the clock going. It sounds creepy. It has the echo factor. And there's no music, which adds to the creepiness, honestly, because there's nothing there other than your footsteps. It very much puts you in a situation where you feel alone. So I think it does a very, very, very good job of that. Now, when we actually get to the zombies, I might get my ass kicked just because I don't remember how to shoot. It also has FMVs, which these used to be a huge deal. And the graphics on these aren't bad at all. Oh god, there's a zomb. So I'm gonna walk back. And freeze! Okay, so X shoots. I don't think that's dead. I'm gonna quit my knife. Alright, so until a zombie actually bleeds, it's not dead. So, something to keep in mind if you play. He's Kenneth from the Stars Bravo team. Now he's become a mere shadow of his former self. I think he's become a corpse. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. There's also, like, zombies just end up dying and then they disappear at some point. There used to be a joke back in the day where, like, there was a mysterious person who would come and clean up all the bodies, and it was funny. So then you go out here and tell Barry what happened.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
Just blows his head off. Good job, Barry.
What is it?
So sound-wise, I mean, the sound of this game is spectacular.
Maybe by this creature.
Well, not that one. We saw the one that killed him, and
Let's
we
report this
killed
to
that. But,
Wesker.
you know, that's neither here nor there, right? Graphics-wise, the character models look awful. Absolutely terrible. Back in the day, they looked pretty realistic, but nowadays, it's going to be hard-pressed to find any of this looking good.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Yeah, I won't leave, I promise. The actual mansion itself looks pretty decent. It's almost like pictures that you interact with, which, I mean, cool. There's some texture issues that go on, obviously, as you can tell. But for the most part, I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks like a
Find anything, Jill?
pretty well taken care of mansion.
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay.
Yeah, there's so much going on in the dining room that we literally
This
came
mansion
from.
is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Yeah, her, the master of unlocking.
Thanks.
So,
Maybe I'll need it.
let's talk controls. Square, it's how you run. X is how you interact with things, you
If
shoot.
something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
That's pretty much it for that. I'm trying to remember what circle does, but I'm in a cutscene, so I can't. R1, like I said, aims. L1, I don't think does anything. Triangle closes out of menus. Yeah, circle doesn't do anything that I can find out. I will definitely take the ink ribbon. Start takes you into this menu where you can look at your map file, exit. There is a way to combine things, and you do it that way by going in and selecting combine. And then, yeah, that's pretty much the controls. So that's carving of armor. It's giving you a hint that there's going to be an armor thing that you find that allows you to open it. The shadows are great. There's a way to turn the statue. A woman drawing water. Yeah. I don't remember how to do things with it. Oh, maybe it's like the side panel. It's been a really long time since I've played some Resident Evil. The last time I played it was actually on the remake on the PS4, which is really good. So, yeah. Sound-wise, it doesn't sound great. Or, I lied. It sounds great. Control-wise, it has tank controls, which are a little rough, not gonna lie. And it makes it a lot harder, and in some ways it actually makes it scarier because you're worried so much that you're gonna die that you start messing up with the controls, and then you're like, oh no, what am I gonna do? Get off of me! I tried hitting it first. Oh yeah, I just kicked its head off. So, I mean, there's that. Another ink ribbon. As you take damage, your health will deteriorate from fine to other levels, and then you can use first aid spray to get it back, or you can use green herbs. There's also other herbs that you can use, and you can combine them and stuff. I feel most people have probably played a Resident Evil by now, so you probably understand, the different types. But if not, there's a quick explanation. Overall, though, I feel that this game nails the creepy element, especially right there, because you're like, oh my god, there's this dog coming after me. What am I gonna do? And it's literally a fight for your life with a dog that, like, just showed up, and it's hard as hell to hit it. And that was it. I just died. It's a little bit easier with the gun, but you have limited ammo, so it makes it harder. And yeah, that was it. Literally just had to restart from the get-go because I died. So with that, a rating. This is one of the original horror games. It's really good. It has really good sound. Honestly, if it wasn't for the character graphics being pretty bad, it would be almost a perfect game and the tank controls. It would almost be a perfect game. Honestly, I'm going to give Resident Evil an 8 out of 10. It's really good. It's fun. It's creepy as heck. And,
I don't know what happened.
I think if you play it today, you're going to enjoy it. Although if you were going to play it today, I'd say play the remake that came out on the PlayStation 4, and I believe it also came out on PC. But you should play it. It's fun, especially now. And it is a creepy game that is going to make you jump at least a few times, even if you're not, afraid of horror stuff. So, with all that being said, as I take on Chris Redfield's side of the story,
Chris?
go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what your first experience with Resident Evil was. Like this video if you enjoyed what you saw. Hit that subscribe button, that way you never miss out on an episode of Unscripted. And hit that notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever a new episode comes out. And with all that being said, I do want to thank you for watching Unscripted, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye!